morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And I thought you would all want to see Nabisco. Nabisco being rowdy. Morning, Karen. Where you going? Hi, Deb. So I saw that they had the recovery hospital doors open so that Nabisco could get some fresh air. He's been watching everybody walk by. You can see how good he looks. I'm such a good boy. He's being very rowdy this morning. You can see all of his blankets all tossed everywhere. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Patricia. This is Nabisco. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, Laurel. This is Little Biscuit. Can you believe it? I told him he looked like Max this morning. Hey, don't eat that. Wild Man. It's his new nickname here in the hospital, is Wild Man. Yeah, being crazy. Hello, William. Hi, Margie. This is Nabisco Bobcat. As most of us know, a couple weeks ago, him and Mrs. Claus had a scuffle. Yeah, she was not very nice to you, sir. Good morning, Marlena. Hi, Chrissy. What are you doing? You hiding back there now? Hello, Sandy. Hi, Kim. He's being a little stinker this morning. He's still waiting on breakfast. Devin is coordinating today and should be coming over to feed him soon. You get that foot in there. Hello, Chris. So he should be going back outside sooner than later. He's healing up very nicely. Obviously, he has his personality. What are you looking at? Yeah, Rochelle, he looks great. He's doing very good. I saw they were cleaning up the enclosure that he'll be going into. He should be next door to Mrs. Claus, where Will and Anna used to live. Hey, Lauren. Checking in with Wild Man Biscuit here. What are you doing? He's still waiting on breakfast. So they were giving him some fresh air, so I thought I'd pop over and show you guys. We'll check in with Frosty as well. What are you doing? So silly. He got big overnight, especially seeing him in these smaller cages. He really looks huge. All right, good boy. Good job. Keep healing. All right, let's walk over and say hello to Frosty. It'll be a little bit louder over here. The air conditioning unit is over here. Hi, Frosty. Hi, sweet boy. Frosty's been enjoying his platform den. He's almost always up there. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. So this is Frosty Serval. You look like you hit the snooze button. Yeah, a little bit of a snooze button this morning. He's doing well as well. He's eating and taking his meds, but what we're still waiting on is for him to consistently be using the restroom. We might be putting him back out in his more natural environment just to see if that helps any, but he is getting supplements to help him go potty. Right? He looks so sleepy. So sleepy. Yeah, definitely. So he's doing well. I know a lot of people are asking and worried about Andy Tiger. So we will go also see him real quick. There's Mr. Biscuit one more time. You can see he's just watching out the big doors. All right, silly boy. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Seth and Andy. Check in with them.
All the keepers and interns are working on lockouts and pulling food to be dethawing. You see Seth over there telling us all that he's just starving, wasting away. Of course, he's doing it right in front of his nest cam, so if anybody's watching that, that's probably pretty adorable. So Andy here recently has just been real picky to eat, not eating a whole lot, but he did eat 5 pounds yesterday, so that was good. Could just be the dewormer that they were given the week before. Kind of threw him off a little bit. That happens. Hello everybody, this is Seth. If you guys are just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida.
What are you doing, crazy? What are you doing?
Oh, he's also hitting the snooze button today. It's a sleepy Tuesday here.
What are you doing, silly boy?
What are you doing, silly boy? He's gonna pretend that I don't see him.
What are you doing?
Thank you, Lori, for sharing. Oh yeah, Jamie, it's rainy season in Florida. We get a ton of rain this year. It's been no different.
What are you doing? Hi. Do I get a chuff this morning? No chuff? Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? Sweet boy.
Yeah, he's like, wait, let me get ahead of you. We're not supposed to encourage him to run or chase. Him and Andy, both from the place they were rescued from, came in with swollen ankles. So we don't like to make it worse. Oh, of course he's gonna lay down all the way over there. All right, we'll go say hi to him again. Yeah, Jamie, I'm always amazed how much rain we get, but truthfully, how clean all the cats always are. I mean, we've got some solid white cats here, and they always look solid white. It's amazing.
Hi. Are you excited?
Good morning, Kathy. This is Seth Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. He's the first cat everybody sees when they pull in the morning. And he watches food prep like a hawk all morning. Yeah.
Good boy.
We have a couple new shirts that we're going to be getting out into our gift shop and on our website soon, and 2 of them, in my opinion, look just like Seth, and it's really cute.
Yeah. You got your own shirts.
Hello to Australia. I bet, Karen. Yeah, Zabu out on vacation is been very, very fun. You can learn Seth's birth date and all of his information on our website, bigcatrescue.org/Seth. I know everybody's first thought is, oh, he's panting, he's so hot, he's so hot. Well, yeah, he is in Florida. He's also a very large tiger, and he's very excited. All cats and dogs can pant to sweat and to show excitement.
He's laying it on thick today. You guys gotta feed me right now. What a good boy. You're gonna trick me, aren't you?
He usually does this for a couple of minutes and then pops up and tries to get you.
All right, bud. I'm gonna go check on your neighbor, okay?
Will there be more items in the gift shop for the walkabout? Yes, we've got all of these new shirts that we'll be getting out. We've got some long sleeves, some hoodie sweatshirts, some new t-shirts. I think Elisa's still working on some new tank tops. However, all of our walkabout merchandise, so the actual theme for the walkabout, all of that I believe is only going to be available online this year. And we are working on rolling that out hopefully this week. I will show you guys everything that we've got for that. But we won't be selling it in the gift shop because the overhead's a little bit much, and if we don't sell out of it, we get stuck with it and then it becomes kind of outdated. So,
All right, good boy. Let's go see your neighbor.
but you know, we will be letting you know as soon as all that stuff is good and available. So we have a ton of awesome merchandise, but a lot of it we don't carry in the gift shop. It is online only at bigcatrescue.biz. So let's go see Andy. See if we can call him out. No, quite a few of you said he was in his den. Side we can see him from. Yes, Jamie, you can come on site and go into the gift shop without actually coming on property or taking a tour. It's open every day of the week except for Thursdays.
Andy man. Andy. Do you want to come say hi?
Andy. Yeah, you guys will probably have a better view of him on Explorer than I have here. Hi, big boy. He's up there in his den.
Hi, bud. You come here. You want to go swimming? Haven't been swimming lately. He's like, nope. Nope, no thanks.
Let's see if I walk away, if he'll come out to investigate. Andy! So he's being watched real closely. Cats do go through picky phases, and it's not always something to panic about. So watching him very closely. He did have a fecal sample that was sent out. We're just waiting on test results for that. Nope, still no interest in us. Sorry guys, I tried. I tried. Well, we'll walk back towards Seth and hop on my golf cart, and I was thinking we would go try to see the cubs. And when I say the cubs, they are not babies anymore, but they were brought to us when they were teeny tiny. Yep, we tried, so we'll see. Seth's still watching everybody like a hawk. So yeah, I'm sure you guys saw the announcement that the Walkabout for November is sold out. There will not be any more tickets. We did try to warn everybody, they go fast. We actually did 100 more tickets this year than we've done in the past, so it should be a really, really fun day. So the interns are still pulling food. We pull food the day before, so it is in the cooler to thaw. We thaw out about 500 pounds of food a day.
All right, last shot of Seth there. Hi, Sethy. Enjoy breakfast. Bye, bud.
Oh, and actually, we're gonna make a little pit stop at Smalls. I want to see if she's out and about this morning. Over the weekend, Jen and Darren Hawley, two of our volunteers that build the majority of our platforms, built Smalls, a brand new resilient though, so I'm sure she'll be fine. But I'll show you guys. There she is. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, you can hear Mrs. calling as well. You can hear that little tweet. Thought it was Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Her and Smalls are conversating. Those cute little chirps. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Hi. Oh, are you talking? Hi, little squeaker. Hi, Pumpkin. Yeah. So this is Smalls Bobcat and Mrs. Claus Bobcat behind me. What are you doing? Do you like your new platform yet? I'm gonna show everybody. So she still has her infamous tree. You still have your tree, but now she has that big, like, 4-level with a little side shelf there. Have you been playing on it yet? I know you have, because yesterday that blue ball that is on the ground beside it was up on top of it. So for sure you've been up there. You've been up there. Are you sneezing? Yeah, so that's awesome. Of course, you can see that even more of her tree has crumbled. That's thanks to her nails. She's got some massive bobcat nails. What a good girl. Nabisco does actually really enjoy Smalls as well. They were fun neighbors, always hanging out together. And so, okay, let's see if I can show you. So this bubble here is where Mrs. and Nabisco were, and they had all of that up to here. And then Nabisco is actually just going to be right next door. So he has this one here that goes all the way back there. It's kind of a long, straight cage versus the one he was in, just had lots of multiple bubbles. His is more long and narrow. So they'll still see each other. I'm sure they'll still vocalize. Hi, cutie. All right, you go play on your new platform. Yeah, they'll still be able to see and talk to each other for sure. They'll all still be a little unit. Okay, so thanks for going on that little side trip with me there. I wanted to make sure you guys saw what exciting new stuff that Smalls got over the weekend. Catherine and I had really been rooting for her to get something because of her climbing all of those trees in her enclosure. I'm sure she'll, once she forgives us for entering her enclosure again, she'll love it. There's another shot of it. So thank you so much to the Hollies. They're absolutely amazing. Oh, there's Apollo. You know, everybody's always asking about Apollo. He's doing well. He's back outside. And we'll see Gilligan as we go by. Hi, Gilly. Hi, pumpkins! What are you doing? You want to go for a run? Let's go. You want to go? No, not this morning. He has started chasing me in the mornings. Not for a camera, though. Alright, so we will continue to make our way out to the Cubs. Thanks for that pit stop there. Figured you guys wouldn't object to some really cute bobcats. If I'm missing any questions, I will try to reach out to you after this. I only see about one at a time. And when I'm driving or when I'm close to the cats, I'm not always watching the comments. There's Ginger. Ginger's chasing something. There's Miss Natalia. There she goes. Disappearing. There she is. Hi. Natalia. I learned my lesson last week. I was like, oh, well, you know, because she spends a majority of her day asleep in her den or on her platform. And I was like, oh, I'll try to get photos of her first thing in the morning while she's waiting on breakfast. Oh no. First of all, she wants to get way too close to you, and every single photo she was just hissing at me. I tried. Susan, there's no way for them to jump over fences. All of these cages have a roof to them, and they're all made in a bubble system. You can learn all about our cages at bigcatrescue.org/cages.
All right, bye, sweet girl. We were on a mission, and I keep stopping because I see everybody.
We'll get a little bit of beacher.
Hi, beach boy. Hi. Where are you going?
So you can kind of see how their cages are made because there's tunnels that connect all the various bubbles. All right. Let's get to these cubs. Thank you to everybody who's helping answer questions and posting links for me. I really appreciate it. So the cougar cubs, this is Aries, Orion, and Artemis. And in the mornings, we actually have to close their lockouts as well as separate them for feeding. So it looks as if everybody's already separated. My guess is there's 2 over in this side and 1 in the far side. Let's see. Let's go see who we have here. Hi.
Hi, babe.
This is Orion.
Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? You waiting on breakfast? Yeah. Waiting on breakfast. Hi.
So their mother was actually shot by a hunter. When the hunter saw it was a lactating female that he'd killed, he actually went looking for the cubs. Long story short, they were able to come here to a sanctuary instead of being put into like a zoo or a place that was going to breed them or separate them. So they've gotten to live here. They're pretty much their whole lives at this point. Hi, what are you doing up there?
Is that the best spot?
Hi. Oh. What are you doing? It's the best spot in the house to be able to see the feeders coming.
Where's sister? Where's sister? Hi. Oh.
Yep, he'll alert the others when when he sees a breakfast cart.
What you doing?
Hi. The sound you hear in the background is Gabby Tiger calling.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Right. Yeah. Hear your purr all the way over here. Hi. You coming? Hi. On lookout duty.
So that's a lockout right there. So that's a great example. This is the area that they can come in for fresh water, and that feeding plate that you see there is where the food is dropped. We aren't currently using this lockout, which is why it's open.
Hi. What you doing?
So, let's see. Let's go down on the other end. Gotta see all three. Gotta get all three. So their enclosure is connected by all of these tunnels, which also double as the tunnels that go out to vacation rotation. So you can see they can walk back and forth. There is one door that we close to separate them out for feeding though. Hi. Hi. I know. So this is Aries. Artemis is the one that you guys just saw. See, you're locked out. Come here. Hi, come here. So Aries is the aggressor with food time. He's the one that's kind of guilty of actually ripping doors off if you're not fast enough to get the food in. So you can see there's a door separating them back there. She'll go back and eat in the other middle lockout when it comes time. That's Priya that you see in the background there. You can also hear her. You can always hear her. He's kind of bad about going over and trying to harass her too.
Are you a little bit of an instigator?
Here you go. You can always tell Aries by his purr.
Where are you going? I'm just gonna keep walking. Hi. Hi. Gorgeous boy. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Roy, we wish they could live free as well. Unfortunately, the state they came from doesn't have a rehab and release, so they were destined to be in a cage after their mother was shot by a hunter.
I know.
But you can definitely help us end private ownership of these animals by going to bigcatact.com. He's like, all right, I'm going back. Well, we can't walk all the way over here. I'm not gonna say hi to Priya.
Hi, baby. Hi. This is Priya Tiger.
Thank you, Ginger, for posting that. If anyone has the link to why these guys don't make good pets, that would be great. These guys are wild animals, extremely dangerous. No matter what they try to tell you.
Silly Priya. You gonna be rolly? Yeah.
Oh, that was a flop. My goodness. Laying it on thick today, guys. My goodness. My goodness. Thank you, Sonia, for your donation. Oh my. She's got all of this through those doors out into that big open air section there. Okay, well, I take that as a hint when the cat walks away.
Oh, are you coming back?
Are you coming back?
Hi.
I know. You're our talker girl. You know, they're really good at making you think that
They're starving. Oh no. It's only 8:22.
So all of our cats here do get breakfast first thing in the morning. If they're an older cat or a picky cat, or they're on medications that require them to have it with food, then we come out multiple times a day, but for the most part, they are fed once a day and a big variety of things. go see Miss Cully. Cully! Oh, where we have Keisha. Let's stop at Keisha real quick. Hi, Keish. Hi.
This is Keisha Tiger. Hi, gorgeous. Hi.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to hug any of these cats. That's craziness. A virtual one maybe, but never in real life. I've never even had that temptation. I've read, I mean, you can't read the news once in a day and not see somebody getting mauled by something, especially in other countries, but in ours as well. There's just no way. It does not make it worth it.
Hi. Hi, baby girl.
So Keisha's already gotten her meds and her breakfast. Well, the thing about it is, even if these guys act friendly and they trick you into thinking you can touch them, if they accidentally hurt you, which, I mean, if you see their teeth and claws, you would know it wouldn't take much. The CDC can have you put them down and tested for rabies, so that risk is not worth it. Wouldn't want to risk their lives just for our selfish wants.
Yeah.
Exactly. These guys would never let you touch them in the wild, so why would you trap them in a cage and then force your wishes on them? It's crazy.
Crazy Keisha girl.
So most of you that follow us closely know that Keisha had a stroke a few months back. She's recovering pretty well.
You're a good girl. Sleepy girl.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Everybody today is very sleepy and I'm feeling it too. Okay, now let's go see Cully. See some good messages about adopting, not shopping. I like it.
Hi, Cully. Hi. You gonna make me come back there to see you? Hi. This is Cully Tiger. Hi.
Look at all those scratches on her den. When Priya lived in this enclosure, none of those existed.
Hi. I know. I know.
No, I don't think anybody's trying to make you feel bad about your comments. We're just very passionate about our beliefs here, and we don't think you should touch them.
Hi. Hey. We're going. We're going. I don't think this is gonna work. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. All right, I know. We're excited.
My stabilizer's being a little crazy. We're excited because food's coming. You see Victoria, one of our senior keepers. Walk back towards the cubs and find where I left my cart. I think, is Robin still on here? Robin's still on here. Let's go see Miss Nikita. Exactly, yeah, we're a very compassionate and passionate group. We're a GFAS accredited sanctuary here, so if you are new to us, Big Cat Rescue does not do any buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching any of the animals. A lot of them have come from very bad backgrounds, been mistreated, so they come here. It's their retirement home. They get to live out the rest of their lives. There she is. You can see her from here. Every cat gets fed every day. we split it into 4 routes, and it's anywhere from 2 to 3 keepers on each route. Here's our big girl. We'll get to you before you have food and you get all angry. Yeah, she's very protective of her food. All right, big girl. So it depends on the specific cat on how much they get a day, but we get anywhere from a pound to 12 pounds a day, depending on which cat, and ages and any other kind of dietary restrictions. Hi. Nikita is our largest cat on property. I know. Jessica, cats are solitary by nature. Big cats, typically the only ones that live in groups are lions. Nikita's the exception to that. She absolutely hates other cats, so she does not want to be a part of a pride. Look at you, you're combing your own hair. That's good. That's good. Hi, baby. Yeah, the only exception here is obviously we have cougar siblings that live together. We have some tiger siblings that still live together, but they also are not raised as if they were in nature. They were raised by humans, so. You gonna get cozy and lay down? There we go. We can patiently wait. You're really rubbing. You're really rubbing. Oh my goodness. Almost got an itchy. Almost got an itchy. No, Susan, we are a non-touch facility. This is a wild, dangerous animal. We do not touch them. You're so silly. And if we stick around to watch her eat, you'll never ask that question again, huh? He's wild girl. I don't know exactly how her previous owner got a hold of her, but she was found chained up in a basement in Tennessee during a drug raid. So not a pretty life. She's got a pretty life now, though. You're silly. You're silly. I missed the other person that donated, but thank you so very much for your donations. Yeah. Yep, you can learn about Nikita's story at bigcatrescue.org/Nikita-3. I know. You're so silly. You're so silly. No, she was a lot younger. Yep, she was not fully grown when they found her. Thank you, Rosemary, for your donation. Nikita, you got a donation. Yeah. Sweet lady. As you can see, she's perfectly capable of grooming herself. Yeah. You are intensely watching for those food buckets. I'm not sure what we mean about her feet. When she lays, she's always brought her feet upwards like that. Actually, a lot of the lions do for some reason. Just like that, how she folds them. Hi, big girl. I know. He's coming. Oh yeah, declawing. Yeah, there's a lot of really sad stories about declawing here. People don't realize that cats walk on their toes, and when you declaw a cat, you're basically like chopping off the top digits of your own fingers. And a lot of times that can result in them getting a lot of really bad arthritis. They start walking more on their wrist area instead of their actual feet. A lot of long-term health problems can come out of declawing. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. So if you guys are new to us, which I'm seeing a few people that obviously must be brand new to us, definitely check out our website and go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio. You can click on every single one of our cats' names and you can read their story or actually listen to the audio of their story. and you'll learn all about where these guys came from. Oh, big yawn. Some cats do dig, but the way our cages are built, there's no way for them to dig out. There's a layer of wire underneath all that dirt as well. Yes, this is Nikita Lioness. Hi. Hi. You're being so patient. I'm really proud of you. Yeah. I know. Can hear the food carts. Yeah. I'd say probably one of our saddest declaw stories is actually Reise Cougar. And we can actually walk over and see Reise and Mac real quick. They did a really bad declaw on her, and those nails actually continue to grow back. So periodically she has to be sedated just in order to retrim those down so that she can even walk. We have just under 70 permanent residents. We have 5 rehab bobcats. They're native Florida bobcats that we are rehabbing for release back in the wild. We're on 67 acres in the Citrus Park area of Tampa, Florida. Let's see. We have Miss Maya Cougar here. Miss Maya. Hi, sweetness. Hi. Sweet girl. Aphrodite's well. The last update I had heard, we are still just trying to find a release site for her. It has to be at least 40 acres of privately owned land where the owners approve the release of the bobcat. In the area that she came from, we're just having trouble getting it pinned down. I know. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. Well, thank you, Jenna. I'm glad that you joined us this morning. That was Maya Cougar. Let's go see Mac. Hi, Mac. Mac's a very old cougar. He's going to be celebrating a birthday next month. Hi, Bubba. Hi. He's got severe arthritis. Oh, good job. Yeah. This is Mac. Mac. Oh, I know. Still got it, Mac. Still got it. Yeah, we have a huge presence on YouTube. If you go to bigcattv.com, there are just hours and hours and hours of video and footage there. Yeah, I know. He's a good boy. That was a really good hello you gave everybody. That was such a good hello. When I first started here over 3 years ago, I remember being able to hear him across the sanctuary the same way we all joke about Beecher. Yeah. What are you doing? You getting cozy? Yeah, it'll be a couple more minutes. It'll be a couple more minutes. I saw her. Victoria's on her way. Good morning, Mary. Yeah, he did get excited about his birthday. That's funny. Yeah, it's almost your birthday next month. Yes, Barbara, he's got pretty severe arthritis. He's one of our meds cats. Yeah. So we have morning meds and evening meds. Yeah. He's such a good boy, though. Yeah. He's in his 20s, which if you times the cat's age by 6, that's what they would be in human equivalency. Hi, sweet boy. Where's Miss Reise at? Is Reise out? I don't hear her.
Yeah, he's such a good boy. You want to go see your neighbor?
Let's see. Let's see her on her hill. It's a little bit like a grassy jungle, which is the way she likes it. I know what we should do. Oh, I see you. I see you. Hi, Pumpkin. Ow. Ow.
Hi, big girl. Is this Reise? Ow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. You eating on breakfast? You eating on breakfast? What a good girl.
Sometimes Reise and Mac will talk back and forth to each other.
You decided not to come all the way out till you know the food's really here.
This is her absolute favorite spot. She'll spend all day down in that den and then all evening up on top of the den.
Private tour guests are here whenever you're ready.
Hey, sweet girl.
Like, nope. I know who you guys will want to see that's out and being active. Say hello to Manny.
This is Manny Jaguar.
He never stops moving in the morning though, so my best bet is to always just get settled somewhere and he'll just keep walking in front of me. He's extremely food motivated. He acts like he's never eaten in his life. He eats very much.
Where are you going?
He's got a morning routine. So that sound you're hearing was Armani leopard calling.
What are you doing, big guy?
I always hear the leopards calling, but every single time that I will try to go walking towards them to actually see them calling, it never works out. They've always stopped before I could get to them. I don't know if that's Carol or Luana, but good morning. Thanks for helping me answer questions. Yeah, he's pretty magnificent. Good, Jessica. We'll be glad to see you next summer. Yes, Joan. They both get to go on Funcation, which is our 22,000 square foot enclosure. They get to rotate out there for 2 weeks at a time. Oh, hey, Carol. And actually, yes, Armani, Sundari, and Manny all really enjoy the Funcation enclosure.
Where you going, Sneaky?
This is his plan, is he really wants to see whether I'm paying attention or not when he creeps up on that side. The leopards are very talkative this morning. Hi. Maybe we should go see these talkative leopards. What do you guys think?
All right, Manny, it's coming.
Cricket Serval is currently on Funcation. If you guys aren't aware, this is where Funcation is located. And these above ground tunnels you see here are how the cats get to and from vacations. So there's no sedating or really any stress involved. They'll usually follow food. Oh, hi, baby girl. Hi. This is Sundari. You gonna keep being cute if I come in there? Are you gonna keep being cute if I come up there? Yeah. Hi, Marlene. This is Sundari. All right, let's see if we can make it there. You do see Armani. Oh. Hi, Talker. You're a talker girl. Oh. Oh. This is Armani. Oh. I know. So silly. Oh. Oh. Hi, pretty lady. They're all just telling us we are not fast enough this morning. Let's pop back over here and get a better view of Sunny. Hi, sweetness. Hi. Hi, big girl. Hi. Yeah, I personally think the longer you've been out here, the more you're capable of knowing which cat is making what noise. Even though all the leopards make that sawing noise, you can kind of tell the difference. But occasionally you really have to consider what direction the noise was coming from in order to figure it out. Priya and Gabby actually both sound very similar when they're calling. I really don't know if I've ever heard Sundari. I hear Armani. Never actually heard Manny make a sound, to be honest. Good morning, Donna. We're hanging out with Sundari Leopard. Anyone just joining, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. You will definitely want to start this over from the beginning when I close this down. We actually checked in with Nabisco this morning. That's where we started. Nabisco and Frosty. We said hello to Seth. We tried to see Andy. You can see him better from his Explore camera. Aw. You look like you should be hanging out of a tree somewhere, Sunny. And we checked in with Smalls. Smalls got a brand new platform over the weekend. And we also got to see Mrs. We did stop for a brief second at Natalia. Yeah, we actually saw the 3 cougar cubs this morning. We saw Priya and Kali. We went to Nikita for a while. Walked by Maya and Mac and Reise and Manny. We're seeing them all today. Beautiful girl. You know, Laura, you're right. I don't think I have walked up to Frankie in a while. He's doing really well, though. Still loving all the enrichment people give him. He's a great eater. Simba, the Savannah cat's also doing quite well. She just is so expressive this morning. Yeah. Cameron's doing great. We spent some time with him yesterday morning on my live, so you can go back and watch that one. Him and Zabu are also on vacation rotation, so you can watch live 24/7 on the Explore camera. They've been having a great time, lots of chasing each other. Sweet girl. You don't usually get to spend a lot of time hanging out with Sunny. She's very sneaky, so forgive me if I'm missing any of your comments. I'm always keeping my eye on her. Got some long legs. Well, Andy has gotten pretty picky as far as eating. I know we've sent out a fecal sample for him to see if there's anything obvious going on there. And he did eat about 5 pounds of food yesterday. So we're just closely monitoring him. Sometimes the cats do go through little phases like that. She is tunnel vision. They hear the food carts. Looks like Armani gave up. Went and laid down somewhere. Alright guys, well I might have run out of cats in this area and I've got lots to do today. So thank you again for joining. Thank you to everybody who shared this and donated. Yep, she gave up. She's like, I'm going back to bed. Did you go back to bed? Hi. If we missed any of your questions at all, we always try to go back and reach out to you after the fact. So hopefully we've got some newcomers that enjoyed this today. Check out our website, bigcatrescue.org. You can also find us on YouTube and Instagram. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for when we announce all of our Walkabout gear and lots of new merchandise that Elisa's getting in. So thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. I know, Kathy, I wish I could go back to bed too. Today was a tough day and even the cats are acting the same, not making it easy. So, but thank you guys so much and I will see you again soon. Have a great day.